Question number 5. The line L1 has equation x minus 2y plus 25 equals 0, and L2 passes through the origin. So we have a point here, 0 and 0, and it's perpendicular to L1, so negative the reciprocal of the gradient of L1. So first step to get the equation of L2 is to get the gradient of L1. So we can rearrange the formula to make y subject. So first, I'm going to move negative 2y in the other side, so 2y will be equal x plus 25. So y equal 1 over 2x plus 25 over 2. So we can say that the gradient of L1 is half. So the gradient of L2 is negative 2. Negative the reciprocal. Then it's passing through 0 and 0, so that means that the y-intercept is 0. So for L2, the equation of the line will be equal y equal negative 2x. The line L1 and L2 intersect at the point P. Use algebra to do that. So we have the equation 1, 2y equal x plus 25, and the equation 2y equal negative 2x. So I'm just going to replace y with negative 2x. So 2 multiply negative 2x equal x plus 25. So negative 4x equal x plus 25. So 5x will be equal negative 25. So x equals negative 5. And to get y, just substitute it here. So y will be equal 10. So here's the solution, or the coordinates of P is negative 5 and 10. Hence, find the shortest distance from L1 to the origin. The shortest distance from L1 to the origin. So for L1, if we are going to say that the gradient is half, so let's say it's the lines like that. Okay, and passes through the point 25. So here is 12.5. This is the y-intercept. And here is the origin. Okay. So we need to get this point. This point is when y equals 0. So when y equals 0, x equal negative 25. This is for L1. So here we need to get the shortest distance from L1 to the origin. This is L1. Shortest distance is a perpendicular distance here. Here is the perpendicular distance. Okay. So, and we know that this distance is 12.5. And here is 0 and 0. 0 and 12.5. So how to get this distance? So the shortest distance is the perpendicular line, and the perpendicular line is L2. So this line is L2. Okay. This line is L2. So the intersection point between L1 and L2 is negative 5 and 10. So now let's draw the triangle to understand it again. So we have a perpendicular line here to this line. Okay, this is L1, this is L2, and this point is negative 5 and 10. This point is 12.5, this point is negative 25, and we need to get this line. So to get this line, we need first to get the distance from this point to this point, from point P to the point 12.5. So we have point negative 5 and 10, and another point 0 and 12.5. The distance between them will be equal 12.5 minus 10 squared plus negative 5 minus 0 squared. Okay, so 12.5 minus 10, 2.5 squared plus 5 squared. Square root the answer, it's 5 root 5 over 2. So this distance, and we have this distance is 12.5. So to get this using Pythagoras, it's 12.5 squared minus 5 root 5 over 2 squared. So square root of 12.5 squared minus the answer squared, it will be 5 root 5. This is the final answer.